In a world full of pressure and an increasingly fast-paced life, there is an alternative path we can choose: slow living. This lifestyle is not only simple but also brings great strength, especially for those who have experienced many decades of change and now desire a more peaceful and meaningful life. As we age, we begin to reassess consumerism. If society once made us believe that owning more equaled success, now, with experience, we realize that happiness doesn't come from material things. Modern society is built on a foundation of consumerism, constantly encouraging us to shop. However, chasing material possessions cannot fill the deeper needs of the soul. It is time to stop, breathe, and enjoy a slower life. Modern society continuously encourages consumption by linking happiness with owning more. Advertising is everywhere, constantly reminding us that success means shopping, from luxury cars to extravagant vacations. But as we age, we gradually realize that consumerism cannot fulfill our deeper spiritual needs. Everything around us has been commercialized, and those who lived in simpler times may feel overwhelmed. However, we are not required to follow this cycle. At a certain age, we can choose to live differently, slow down, enjoy each moment instead of being caught in the endless race of acquiring possessions. Simple living is a way to reclaim true peace of mind. The author shares a personal experience of moving to live in a narrow boat, 50 feet long and less than 7 feet wide. Living in such a small space forced the author to decide what to keep and what to let go. Initially, reducing possessions felt difficult because so many items had been accumulated over the years. However, as the author began cleaning up and removing unnecessary things, they felt lighter and freer. Keeping only the truly necessary items brought a sense of liberation from both material and emotional burdens. The author encourages others to try the same, going through their wardrobes, kitchens, or garages to remove unused items, helping to bring more clarity to the mind. Simple living doesn't mean deprivation, it means living intentionally and keeping only what is truly important. By reducing material possessions, we not only reduce stress but also create space for genuine joys. Living with less helps us save money and creates financial freedom without worrying about meaningless things. Instead of chasing new possessions, we can focus on experiences, relationships, and peaceful moments in life. Although modern society often promotes consumerism, simple living helps us realize the value of things that cannot be bought, such as enjoying a quiet morning or spending time with family. These small experiences bring great happiness. Even when we choose to live slowly and simply, we cannot avoid the temptations of consumption. Advertising and sales promotions constantly stimulate the desire to shop, making it easy to fall into the trap of spending. Browsing the web without any specific needs but still shopping for the comfort it brings is a clear example of the power of consumerism. However, as we practice self-restraint, resisting these temptations becomes easier. Like any habit, starting with small steps, such as trying a day without shopping, and gradually increasing, will make you feel more comfortable with what you already have. Consistent practice helps you regain peace of mind and save finances for more important goals. Slow and simple living is not an easy choice, especially in a society where consumerism is considered a measure of success. When you step outside the consumption cycle, you may feel like an outsider. You may face opposition from friends and family who continue to live a shopping-driven, materialistic life. However, despite feeling out of place, you will realize that the peace derived from simple living outweighs the initial difficulties. Without the pressure of constant consumer needs, you will find yourself able to enjoy life more deeply, with quiet moments and true happiness. Although living differently can be challenging, the benefits it brings will lead to long-term fulfillment. Slow living not only helps reduce stress but also creates opportunities for both physical and mental health care. When living simply, we can take time to listen to our bodies, recognizing when to rest, when to move, and when to nourish ourselves. Instead of chasing a busy, tiring schedule, slow living helps us focus on health and self-care. Moreover, connecting with nature, such as walking in the park or gardening, can help reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve mental well-being. This lifestyle nurtures both physical and mental health, offering a higher quality of life and maintaining good health in the years to come. Slow and simple living can bring many challenges, especially when society constantly encourages consumption. We are often taught that happiness and success are directly related to owning more. Giving up this consumerist lifestyle may make you feel out of place and hard to avoid isolation. You may face opposition from friends and family who continue a life tied to materialism. However, living true to your values will bring long-lasting peace. Though at times you may feel misunderstood, over time, you will realize that a simpler and less spendthrift lifestyle will lead to a more fulfilling life, with quiet moments and simple joys. One of the greatest benefits of slow living is the financial freedom it brings. When we stop buying unnecessary things, we save money that can be used for more important purposes. Cutting back on spending not only helps lighten the financial burden but also creates opportunities to enjoy what truly brings joy, such as traveling to visit family, investing in health, or building a savings fund for the future. Simple living also reduces the pressure to maintain a high standard of living, allowing us to focus on what really matters. Over time, you may realize that you don't need as much money as you thought to live a fulfilling life.